Hey guys, so last week I did a video over the intro of factoring trinomials, and this is part 2 of that. I recommend watching the intro first so you will know how to do it, so I'll leave a link in the description box below. And make sure to watch that video before this so you know what's going on. So here we go. So a quick reminder, remember you have to take the first term and last term and put it in the box. So n squared and then 8, and then you multiply the both coefficients together, so 8 times 1 is just 8. And now we have to look at our factored pairs. So 4 times 2 is the factored pair that we'll use. So 4 plus 2 equals 6, so that's how you know that's the factored pair we're going to use. So 4n and then 2n, and now we take the greatest common factor of this, so 4n and n have an n in common, and then n times n equals n squared, and then 4 times n equals 4n, so we put a 4 there, and then 2 times n equals 2n, and then when you check this, 4 times 2 does equal 8, so that's your answer. So n plus 4 and then n plus 2 is your answer. And remember, you could use the FOIL method to check if you got the right answer or not. So for number 2, I already went ahead and put both the terms in the box, and this term actually has a different coefficient than 1, so remember we have to multiply these together. So 5 times 2 equals 10. And now I'm going to write down the factored pairs, so 5 and 2, and then 10 and 1. So when you add 10 and 1 together, you get 11, so you know this is the factored pair we're going to use. So 10b and then 1b. So both of these terms have a 2b in common, and then a b, and then a 5's left over, and then 1b, and then you know 5 times 1 is 5, so your answer is b plus 5, and then 2b plus 1. So I already put the terms in the box, so negative 9 times 2 is a negative 18, and what I would do is ignore the negative for now, and just write down a positive 18 and write down the factored pairs. So 6 times 3, 9 times 2, and this sign right here actually tells you like what if your signs are gonna be a positive or negative, and since this is a minus sign, that means you're gonna have different signs for both of your numbers. So one number is going to be a positive, the other one's going to be a negative. So if you add 6 plus 3, that will equal 9. But say if you add a positive 6 and a negative 3, you get a positive 3. So that's how you know those are both the numbers we're going to use. So 6n and then a negative 3n. So these both have a 2n in common. So your answer is n plus 3 and 2n minus 3. Try solving these two problems on your own. So for number 4, I multiplied and I got a negative 36, and remember to forget about the negative for now. And then I wrote down the factored pairs. So remember, since this sign right here is a negative, that means your signs of your factors are gonna be opposite. So when looking at all these factors, 9 times 4 is the best one, because if you do positive 9 plus a negative 4, you get a positive 5. So I'm gonna put 9n right here, and then a negative 4n right here. So both of these have a 3n in common. So our answer is 2n plus 3 and 3n minus 2. Hopefully you got that one. So for number 5, I've written down the factored pairs, and the best one is 15 times 3, because if you add them together, negative 15 plus a negative 3, it equals negative 18. And the reason why I have to add them together or make them have the same sign is because this one is a positive. So negative 15x and then negative 3x. And both of these have a 5x in common. So your answer is x minus 3 and 5x minus 3. Hopefully you got both of those problems correct. That's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And check out other videos below if you need any help in those areas. And please subscribe if you aren't already. I make videos every Saturday or Sunday. This week was Saturday. And follow my Twitter if you're not already for updates. And thanks for watching.